Welcome! Today we set out on a journey to the world's most enchanting water villages, places where canals replace roads and boats are a way of life. From Europe's serene waterways to Asia's bustling floating markets and South America's reed islands, we'll explore how communities have built lives in harmony with water. Let's listen to their stories and discover the beauty of living on the water. Our journey begins in Giethoorn, often called the Venice of the North, nestled in the heart of the Netherlands. This enchanting village is unlike any other, where the roads are replaced by shimmering waterways and the pace of life slows to a gentle drift. Here, tranquility reigns supreme. There are no cars to break the silence, just the soft quacking of ducks gliding across the water and the soothing rustle of reeds swaying in the breeze. The air feels fresher, and every sound is amplified by the stillness. The village is a mesmerizing network of canals, weaving their way past more than 170 charming wooden bridges. Along the banks, you'll find homes with centuries-old thatched roofs, each one telling a story of tradition and craftsmanship. The architecture blends seamlessly with the landscape, creating a picture-perfect scene at every turn. Life here moves at the pace of the water. Instead of cars or buses, residents and visitors alike travel by punters, narrow, flat-bottomed boats gently propelled by a long pole. Gliding silently beneath arched bridges, these boats are the heartbeat of Giethoorn, connecting people to their homes, shops, and each other. As you drift along, you'll pass gardens bursting with vibrant hydrangeas and wildflowers, their colors mirrored in the clear canal water. Children punt to school, their laughter echoing across the water, while neighbors pause to chat from opposite banks, their voices carrying easily in the open air. The absence of cars allows nature's sounds and human connection to flourish. People walk or cycle along the narrow paths beside the canals, greeting each other with a smile, and the village feels like a living, breathing community. Giethoorn stands as a living example of harmony with the aquatic environment. The village and its people have adapted to the rhythm of the water, creating a unique balance between human life and nature. It's not just a village built on water, it breathes with the water. The gentle lapping of the canal against house foundations is a constant reminder of the close relationship between the people and their environment. In the early morning, a soft mist drifts over the canals, and the village awakens slowly. Boats move quietly through the water, and time seems to stretch, inviting everyone to savor the peacefulness and simplicity of life here. Sometimes, the most beautiful path is the one that gently meanders, inviting us to slow down, listen, and let the water guide us toward a quieter, more connected way of life. Next, we ascend to Hallstatt, Austria, nestled between Lake Hallstatt and the Dachstein Alps. Houses in pastel hues climb the hillside, their balconies overflowing with flowers, reflected in the lake's mirror-like surface. For over 7,000 years, salt mining shaped Hallstatt's history, with the lake as its ancient highway. Wandering its narrow alleys is like stepping back in time. Echoes of miners and merchants linger in the air. Swans glide past traditional wooden boats, and the village transforms with the seasons from sunlit summers to snowy winters. Hallstatt is a testament to creating beauty amid dramatic landscapes, where history and fairy tale meet. Here, the mountain and lake shape a community of enduring charm. In Brunei's Kampong Ayer, an entire city floats gracefully on the shimmering waters of the Brunei River. Known as the Venice of the East, this remarkable settlement is a testament to human ingenuity and adaptability, where life has flourished for centuries above the tides. Tens of thousands of people call these stilt houses home, their lives intricately woven together by a network of wooden boardwalks and the ever-present water taxis that glide between homes. Every day, families traverse these walkways, sharing stories and laughter as they move from house to house. Despite its ancient roots, Kampong Ayer is far from frozen in time. This vibrant community has thrived for over a millennium, blending tradition with modern comforts. Electricity, running water, and satellite TV are now part of daily life. Residents enjoy the best of both worlds, honoring their heritage while embracing the conveniences of today. Water taxis zip through the village, ferrying people to work, school, and bustling markets. These nimble boats are the lifeblood of Kampong Ayer, connecting families and friends and ensuring that the pulse of the community never slows. Homes painted in bright colors rise above the tides, creating a cheerful mosaic that reflects the spirit of the people. Neighbors gather on sunlit walkways, sharing meals and stories, while children play games above the gentle waves, their laughter echoing across the water. Kampong Ayer is more than just a village. It's a living heritage, a symbol of Brunei's identity and resilience. Mosques, schools, and shops float alongside homes, creating a complete and thriving society on water. It's a city shaped by the river where life flows with the current and every day brings new stories. The river is both a highway and a lifeline, shaping the rhythms of daily existence. Here, the past and present coexist on water. Generations live side by side, preserving age-old customs while welcoming change, making Kampong Ayer a unique and enduring wonder of Southeast Asia. In China's Jiangsu province lies Zhouzhuang, an ancient water town where canals serve as streets. 14 stone bridges, including the iconic Double Bridge, connect Ming and Qing dynasty courtyard houses. Red lanterns and carved wooden lattices adorn the whitewashed walls, reflected in the still water. Gondolas glide under stone arches, boatmen singing folk songs as they pass tea houses and silk shops. Zhouzhuang is a living museum where water shaped commerce, culture, and daily life. To drift along its canals is to journey through history. Every bridge and home is part of a harmonious design, echoing China's enduring connection to water. On Lake Nokue in Benin, Ganvi rises, a vast village built entirely on stilts. Founded as a refuge from slave raiders, it's now home to over 20,000 people. Life unfolds on water houses, shops, and even a cemetery stand above the lake. Dugout canoes are the main transport, skillfully navigated by all ages. Men fish using age-old techniques, while women paddle floating markets from house to house. Ganvi's unique aquaculture, underwater corrals made from reeds, sustains the community. This sustainable fish farming has flourished for centuries. Ganvi is a testament to resilience, culture, and the power of adaptation. Here, the lake is both home and lifeline. High in the Andes on Lake Titicaca, the Uros people live on floating islands made from totora reeds. These islands are woven, anchored, and constantly renewed as the reeds rot and fresh layers are added. The reeds provide everything: homes, boats, watchtowers, and even food. Uros boats shaped like pumas glide between islands for fishing and travel. Each island houses a few families, forming a floating archipelago. The ground is soft and springy, a world of yellow-green reeds against blue water and sky. The Uros have preserved this way of life for centuries, creating a sustainable world from a single plant. It's a remarkable symbiosis between people and their environment. In Wuzhen, China, ancient stone bridges and timber houses line narrow canals, creating a world where time seems to pause. The town is split by the Grand Canal, with east and west areas preserving original life and restored grandeur. Indigo-dyed fabrics and traditional crafts are still made in workshops, keeping heritage alive. At night, warm lights illuminate bridges and pagodas, casting reflections on the water. Wuzhen is a living link to China's cultural past, where history is felt, seen, and tasted. To wander its paths is to experience the deep bond between people and water. Here, commerce, art, and daily life flow together in harmony. On Myanmar's breathtaking Inle Lake, the Intha people have not only adapted to life on water, they have truly mastered it, creating a unique culture that thrives in harmony with their extraordinary environment. Surrounded by misty mountains and endless blue, their villages seem to float, suspended between water and sky. The Intha fishermen are world-renowned for their remarkable leg-rowing technique. Balancing gracefully on one leg at the stern of their slender wooden boats, they wrap the other leg around a long oar, propelling themselves across the water with a motion that is both powerful and poetic. This frees their hands to cast and maneuver their iconic conical nets, allowing them to fish with incredible precision and skill. It's a dance of balance, strength, and tradition, passed down through generations. The stilt villages of Inle Lake rise elegantly from the water, their wooden homes, monasteries, and workshops perched high above the surface. Narrow canals weave between the buildings, serving as watery streets that connect every corner of the community. Here, daily life unfolds above the gentle lapping of the lake, with children paddling to school and monks gliding silently to prayer. For the Intha, the lake is much more than a body of water. It is their road, their pantry, and the very heart of their culture. Every journey, every meal, and every tradition is intimately tied to the rhythms of the lake. Ingeniously, the Intha have created floating gardens, vast beds of earth and water hyacinth anchored with bamboo poles. These gardens drift gently with the currents, rising and falling as the water level changes. Here, they grow tomatoes, cucumbers, and a variety of vegetables, transforming the lake itself into fertile farmland and ensuring a steady supply of fresh produce. Life on Enna Lake is a masterclass in adaptation and ingenuity. Every aspect of daily existence, from work to play, revolves around the water, demanding creativity and resilience from all who call this place home. The Intha have built a self-sufficient society shaped by the gentle pulse of the lake. Families gather on porches above the water, sharing meals and stories, while the community supports itself through fishing, farming, and traditional crafts. Ainla Lake is a world where tradition and innovation float side by side, and where the enduring spirit of the Intha people continues to inspire all who visit these shimmering waters. In Kailar Yua, a village on Inla Lake, floating gardens create a patchwork of green on the water. Farmers paddle between plots, tending tomatoes, beans, and flowers from their canoes. Gardens are built from lake weeds and hyacinths, anchored with bamboo to prevent drifting. The village's stilt houses nestle among these floating fields, blurring the line between home and farm. Life moves with the rhythm of the water and the needs of the crops. Kailar Yua is a model of sustainable, harmonious living. Here, humanity and nature thrive together on the tranquil lake. In Vietnam's Ha Long Bay, the floating village of Qua Van nestles among towering limestone karsts. Brightly painted houses float on rafts, tethered together to form neighborhoods. Fishing and aquaculture sustain the community, with nets and pens beneath the homes. Children learn to row before they walk, paddling to the floating school or visiting friends. Life is simple yet rich, with neighbors just a paddle away and the sea as their backyard. Though the future is uncertain, Qua Van remains a breathtaking example of life in harmony with nature. It's a floating jewel in one of the world's most beautiful settings. Here, humanity has found a home amid sublime beauty. Our journey ends, but the wonder remains. From Githorn's quiet canals to the reed islands of Eros, we've seen how people adapt and thrive on water. These villages are living testaments to human creativity and resilience. Thank you for joining me. May you carry a piece of this journey and a sense of curiosity wherever you go.